What is happening, all you mechanical maniacs? Hurst Quayzar here. Welcome back to another episode of Barn Bargains and Other Cheap Challenges. We've had the GT350H here in the shop. We got this out of the barn. It had like a ton of miles on it, though. It's like 255,000 miles. Black on gold, I believe. I think that's the color anyway. Right now, we had an engine problem. We actually tried to rebuild this bad boy, but as you can tell, it was 14%, so it was not repairable. We did find another engine block, and I did get an oil pan as well. I got it off a GT350. It was another GT350, not an H, but a GT350, which has the same engine in it. It had just as many miles. It was got a little beat up, but I mean, the engine parts were good. So I took the engine parts, resold it, and made a little bit of money on the deal too. So that was a good deal. That's what it's all about too. I hate losing money when I'm trying to rebuild these cars. But I mean, sometimes it happens. I guess you're wondering where the Nova is. Well, the Nova is right here. We finished up the Nova. It's a nice kind of a skyish bluish gray. I kind of fell on the color. I was like playing around with some colors and just kind of liked it. So kept it. So that bad boy right there needs a place in my parking spot, and I don't know where to. I thought maybe just taking the VW. I'm thinking because I like the VW, right? I like how the VW looks. Then I thought about taking one of these. This is the Challenger. What is? Let's see here. It's a dark red Challenger. Do we have a dark red? No, we really don't have a red car out here, do we? Okay. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Challenger and I'm going to bring it over into the garage, and then we will send the Nova over there because I like the Nova. I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, let's go to parking. Let's go to the next one. Barracuda, Charger, Barracuda. Challenger. Got two. Where's the Barracudas at? Long fence. Okay, dyno area. Okay, that one back there in the dyno area. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, along the fence. Okay. So we are going to move you to the garage. Right? I'm going to move it to the garage. And then I'm going to go, and we're going to move you to parking, which what we'll end up doing is it's going to take that empty spot over there. So we'll take you, move you to parking. Boom. Bada boom, bada bing. It'll blacken out again. There we go. And then jingo presto. Got ourselves a Nova over here. We've got some classic cars here. Quayzar's classic cars. There you go. All right, so the Challenger is going to end up over on the second left. I think this is going to be my next project car. Why not? All right, so back to my bargain here. Okay, so we got the Mustang. Let's take another look at it here. Body's only 99%. I thought I had that. What is going on? Oh, wait a minute. Window, car part 1C. What? Okay, wait a minute. Oh, it is 99%. Okay, what's car part 1C? Engine cover. Car part, rear clamshell. Figure out what 1C is. Maybe it's in the interior. We've had those instances where it's in the interior somewhere. I don't see it. Oh, wait a minute. Car part 1C. There we go. Let's take that off. All right. Let's go see. Can I repair that? Why, I certainly can. There we go. The glass, I can't. So let's go ahead and jump into fresh imports. Where's my Mustang? Mustang. Here. Okay, open the shopping list. Let's get that window. Brandy new. Here we go. Looks like I missed that part. Okay. So we got that done. 100%. So you should be 100% now. 100%. 100%. Yep. Looks like we are good to go, I believe. Yes. All right. Cool. So that wasn't too bad. Okay. Let's get rid of that. All right. So. All right. Now onto the engine. Like I said, the engine block was shot. It's at 14%. So that needs to go away. What we do have, let's go over here. Let's go ahead. We might as well just dump that out. Oh, I did not want that in the engines and exhaust area. Crap. Block. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that out. All right, in Mustang area, we do have a new block. But we're going to take all these pieces out because we're going to have to determine which pieces need to be replaced and which pieces need to be rebuilt. I think the oil pan can be repaired, I should say. Everything else looks like it's about toast. But we're going to go along. We're going to take all these pieces, and as we go along, if I need to replace them, I'll have to go out into the wild and replace them. But, yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, we're going to put engine. Okay, we got 22% on the engine block. We need to go repair that. Got a couple of pieces here. Okay, so we got an engine block and an oil pan. Okay, so we've got, I think we are pretty well set for this now. All right, we are going to go full on engine block. All right. Camshaft. Ooh, 11%. Oh, right off the bat, man. Camshaft, is that? Oh, crap. I don't know. Is that a repairable item or not? Cam. Oh. I guess it's not typically. Oh, right there it is. It's not. Oh, the V8 overhead. Why are some repairable, some are not? Okay, so the V8 overhead valve Foxtrot is not a repairable item. So guess what? We need to buy that sucker. All right. So yeah, buying it is. And with the barn bargains and other cheap challenges, we do not put any performance parts. We build this back into. We build it back to stock. Let's see. That good to go? Yeah. We build it back to stock. So that's all there is to it. We don't put any performance parts on it. We don't do anything fancy. No painting, anything. We put it back to stock. Okay, so that's going to be... Okay, both these items will have to be replaced because you can't repair them. Okay. Yep, these arms... Same thing. You can't do anything with them. They have to be replaced. Roller, of course. It's always a replaceable item. And what we have here, the power steering pump was rebuilt. Alternator was rebuilt. Got to get a belt. Fan. Oh, crap. Do I have a fan? Oh, crap. Fan B. All right. Do I have a fan? May have overlooked that. And I probably should have pulled that off of... Ah, I got one. Yikes. All right. That's cool. Didn't think about the fan when I pulled all the parts off the engine. And I sold it. So, you know, that's one of those things that I probably should have thought of before I sold the car. That's all right. I made like $6.5 grand off of it. I mean, I thought that was a pretty good deal there. It was probably one of my better deals that I've had out of the auction. Let me just say that. Clutch is repairable, so that should be in there. Pressure plate is not a repairable item, so we have to replace that. And the throwout bearing. And in case you're wondering, I'm using a mod called Quick Shop, I believe it is. So you can find that sucker over in Nexus Mod. Sorry about that. Can't multitask. I was counting at the same time as I was trying to tell you guys where to find this mod at. So yeah, over in Nexus Mods you can find that. Find it. It comes in handy. And it makes things a little bit quicker, especially when you're doing a video. I mean, come on. It's just very quick. Okay, so we've got. Oh, wait a minute. I bought ahead and I shouldn't have. Yep. Okay. So all the heads, both the heads were repaired. I bought ahead by mistake. Sorry about that. Exhaust manifold. We got one. Okay. All these other parts are going to get sold anyway, so, you know. Not a big deal. Alright, spark plugs need to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Try not to spend as much money as only the necessary money. You know what I mean? Only the necessary money. Okay. Even though for this, I will probably end up taking this because it's, I don't know, I may end up selling this thing. Try and make a huge profit off of it. Carburetor, good to go. Okay, before I start putting anything else on here, distributor. Oh, okay, so a distributor needs to be fixed or it should be replaced. The rotor is repairable. That's funny. A distributor cap is repairable. That's funny. Only have one clip B. I need another clip. Those clips are repairable, believe it or not. So let's go. A's, A's, A's. A whole lot of A's. Ooh, I only have a couple of B's left. Okay. All right. Right in there. Ah, what am I doing? Oh, a Hurst. Let's take that off. Let's go repair it. Go. I'll put it all back together. Wait a minute, what's wrong with the engine? Guys, I got one piece that's not 100%. All right, wires. 19%, they are not repairable. So those get brand new wires. Okay. Push rods and rockers all need to be replaced. $16 of those bad boys. And 16 rockers. That's 2 per cylinder, and it's an 8-cylinder. So there you go. There's the math. I was never good at math, so you know I had to count by my fingers and toes. And when I ran out of digits, I had to figure out something else. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was not very good at math in high school, that's for sure. Took a pre-algebra class and it about kicked my butt. Now kids these days are just doing calculus and geometry and God knows what else. I'm like, more power to you. Okay. Side. Go. This is going to be a little easier. We may need to get another project in here today. We might be able to. I'm hoping so anyway. Maybe we'll go out to the auction house this time just to try to find something to build. Another cheap challenge. My dragster. Maybe we need to buy another dragster. Maybe that's what we need to do. We need to replace that. Air filter. Of course. Does the top repair? No, of course not. silly me thinking that. All right, I think... Oh, no. We've got to do the lower end there, Hurst. Okay. So yeah, maybe we'll find a dragster or something in the auction house. Maybe we can get a good deal. And I'd only get one if I get a good deal out of it. That's gonna be the trick. It's finding a good deal. I can find a deal like I did on this one. This was a donor car for the... Uh-oh. I don't have one. Okay, I'll go find one. That's okay. I got one. I got you. All right. I need a bearing. Crank bearing. Okay. Crank bearing cap. There we go. Done. Okay. I don't think I have a starter. I just thought about that. I don't know if I have a starter or not. Yikes. Okay. Take that bad boy off. Alright, let's go put the engine in here. Alright. Engine is installed. Now that I've got this puppy in here, let's go ahead and fill up the fluids while we have it. So I'm trying to think if I got a starter in my warehouse. I don't know if I have a starter or not. I mean, it might be pretty easily enough to find a starter. That's not a lie there. Starters come easy enough. Oh, we have a fuse box to do. Just scoped it out. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get the rest of this done, and we'll do the fuse box next. Which that cover might be my downfall. I don't find too many of those type of fuse boxes just to take the cover off of. Okay, let me do this. Before I do anything else, let me go ahead and put everything on the car that it can get on the car. Alright, transmission, I know I've got. Drive shaft, I know I've got. Don't think I have a starter. That exhaust piece, I don't know why this one popped in, but we've got it anyway. Do I have a starter? Oh, I do have a starter. Woohoo. Save. Okay, need that. Section of exhaust pipe. Need that. Section of exhaust pipe. Okay, so all that's all done, tucked away, good to go. Yes. All right, let's go ahead and bring her down. Okay, I need to find out. Let's go to electronics. Fuse box. I have a cover. Thank goodness. I didn't think I was going to have a cover for this. That was going to be the end of my video right there. Oh, come on. For the Challenger over there, I'm going to have to find some decent wheels for it. I just feel like there should be some a set of wheels over there that will fit this thing. All right, all the fuses have to come out because this is all these are going to be brand new. This is the last piece of my entire build right here. Here. Go. All right. In here. I can see what I'm doing. All right. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1. See, my counting's all off. That's all right. Much like my Rot to Red series, I like trying to keep my vehicles under 150,000 miles, but jeez. That's really hard to do in this game because it's been my particular complaint about barn bargains. The barn finds really should be low miles and relatively high priced, but I mean, that's what you find. You know, that's what you should get. Okay. We're parts 99%. Okay, what am I missing? That's the very last piece. Exhaust pipe. Fuel. Oh, I don't have a fuel pump in it. Oh, that make-believe exhaust pipe is in there. I don't have a fuel pump. Do I have a fuel pump in my inventory? No. Oh. Do I have a fuel pump in this inventory? I think it would be under engines. Yep, I do. Good. Okay, fuel pump it is. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take this all the way up. This, whatever has happened, this piece, this right here, it just, for whatever reason, it pops in and then it's there. 100%. Okay, so 100%. Okay, good. Or the fuel pump right there. Boom, done. Okay, now we should be 100%. Now we can take it over to. I think it's nice and clean to the point that I don't need to repaint it. It's black and gold. Let's see what the original color is in this. Factory. We'll go factory color, whatever it is, in the gold paint. So let's go ahead and move you over to the test path. We're going to align everything up because we don't want to get rid of it with all the stuff all out of whack. I mean, come on. Okay. Headlights. And not too far off. Go. And done. All right. Put you over to the paint booth. I think maybe it's going to want me to paint shop. All right, let's go and we're going to paint it factory color. Right, and we're going to go with the gold H. Yep. Okay. All right, so factory color to gold. I think we've nailed it. Now we may not have had to have painted this thing, but I didn't know if I was going to need to or not. I want to make sure it was a factory color. Now we'll hit the dyno tune. We should be spot on with the numbers, of course, but we'll see. All right, spot on the numbers. Just right over the C drag rating. Man, I'd have to detune that a little bit to get it into a high D. All right, let me go ahead and put you. I'm going to put you outside of the garage door for right now. I think I'm going to sell it. I really don't have a need to put it out here anywhere. I've already got a Maverick up here on the truck. I really need to like add some more spaces around here, but that's okay. All right. I think with that all said and done, first of all, there's nothing in here I think I can, you know what? Some of this I might use for a trash to track video sometime in the future. So I am going to, okay, engines and exhaust. Okay. So engines and exhaust. We'll go ahead and put everything engine related in there. That's not going to be good. Just in case I need it. Solar distributor, wires. One piston ring. I'll put a couple of pistons in there. Okay. Rockers. Spark plugs. A couple of push rods we'll throw in there. Water pump pulley, definitely. Let's go into electronics. Fuses. Okay, what about my relays? Any of my relays? Yeah, a couple of my relays are in good shape. Any of these, actually, anything that's not red might be worthwhile keeping it. All right, rest of the stuff I am going to sell for profit. Boom, done. All right, 2,074,000. That's the way that works. I am going to change the name of that to warehouse. Okay, there we go. I need to change the name to that too. Change that name to warehouse. All right, now we are looking for trash to track build. So let's do this. Let's see. Do I want to do trash to track? We've done a lot of the classic creations, which is what the Mustang was a classic creation. We went to a barn, we found something, we brought it back, and we fixed it up. Now we're going to go with a trash to track. What's the last one we did? I think the last one we did was my Impala out here. I think it was this one right here. It was the latest trash to track car. You see how it's all beat up, you know, and I really should have put all the doors and stuff on it before I took it out, but I didn't. So let's see here. Doing a trash to track, we're going to have to go out to Kowalski's auctions and see what we can find. It's going to be worthwhile. Do I give myself a budget? Let's take a look at. And it means I shouldn't sell it. Should I sell a Mustang? Yeah, I'm going to sell the Mustang. It's got a ton of miles on it. So we are going to go ahead and sell it. 122 grand. Oof, that's nice. We'll go ahead and sell that bad boy. And then we're going to go up to the auctions and see what we can find. We're looking at... What do I want to give myself here? 25 grand? 25 grand sound good for a trash to track car? That's total all in car and all. So we'll think 25. All right. We'll go 25. Let's go see what we can find at the auctions. All right, 25 grand. We need to go cheap on the car. And it's got to be a track type-ish car. So our first one ever was this Japanese police car, which we have inside the garage right now. So we need to do something different. Now we have a lot of these Ford Mustangs. We did do the Maverick, which is up on the truck. So let's keep looking to see what we can find here. That'd be kind of a fun trash to track car. Hudson's a drag car. How beat up is that? It just has no wheels or tires. the most part, she's just wheels and tires. That's pretty expensive. Oh, what am I missing here? Wow. You know what? It has a fuel pump. Fuse box is intact. Holy cow. Battery, transmission. Do we have a starter? Looks like it. Is there an oil? Oh my god, there's an freaking oil pan on there. You know what? This Hudson might be the ticket right here. It's got the brakes. The only thing I'm looking to replace are probably the wheels and tires, or at least the tires, the wheels and tires on that side. That's about it. Oh well, some interior pieces probably need to have that roll bar in there. That roll bar's in there. I think. My gosh, you know what? This might be. All right, let's see what we can get. Heck, can we get this for a good deal? 21.9. Let's see if we can get this for a good deal. Now, if you're a friend of mine on Steam, you'll see your name pop in here every once in a while if you're bidding on this car. Okay, 21.9. Let's see if we can get a good deal on this. I don't think that 22.8. I'm going to let it go because our budget was 25, and that was going to take every inch of our budget. So let's try something else. Even though that could have been a fun car, it was a 3-star. It was kind of, it had all the parts, but 25 was just not going to cut it. F-mill. Here's a Brian O'Connor's Eclipse. Well, how many miles is on that? Should I even attempt to look at that? Do I have one over in my garage? Because I need to... Yeah, I've got a couple of them. Oh my god. It's almost a fully intact car. $33,000. 90 grand. 90,000 miles on it. Not too bad. Dang. Party up a notch. Chelsea. Denova? I have no idea who that is. I'm going to have to look that up. That's interesting. Okay. Missing some stuff. What's the price tag on this? 7 grand. It's an i4. I don't think that's going to get me around the track in less than 2 minutes. We have a stock GMC starting out at 8. Nothing in there at all. So that's not even a thing, because I'll tell you right now, the engine's going to cost me well over like 5 grand alone. Let's see what else we have here. EVs, Corvette Stingray. I was looking for something to be kind of fun to try to get it around the track. So, the dragster. What is this? I think we've done one of these before, but okay. It kind of has. Does it have all the wheels? It does not have the rear wheel back here. Has a seat. Most part has a full engine in it. Okay, what's the price tag on this? 8 grand is the estimated value, and we're looking at 25 grand. I'm thinking this might be interesting. Let's go ahead. Okay, so take note. I've got $2,196,732. Okay, so we are going to stick with the $25,000 budget, right? So we're going to try and get this car for as less than I can. If I can get it for less than 9, that tells me that I can get like, I can sink like 16 grand into this and be good to go. Which I think I can do. 16 grand would be great. Alright, getting close. Country life in there. Aiden, come on. Give it to me. 82. Come on, give it to me. Come on, Kenneth. Give it to me, give it to me. Yes, and I even got it under the estimated value. So that's a bonus. That's a big bonus. Alright, trash to track car coming up. Let's get back to the garage. Alright, trash to track. First and foremost, I'm gonna take this sucker and I'm gonna send it to the car wash and see what we have. Yes. So yeah, got a good deal on this. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's gonna be a carbon fiber front end on it. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah, $671 profit after $671. Let's clean the interior, and that should jump up just a little bit. Yeah, jumped up a few $100. There we go. Okay, I'll send you back to slot number 1. All right. So there we have it. Okay, so start counting and keeping an eye on my budget. I'm going to have to put a windshield in it. From now on, going forward with the trash to track, it has to be a complete looking car. Let's see what we have here. I see nothing missing on this. So, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so I can't, wheels are missing, so I can't get in it to try and start it. Maybe I can. Okay. Oof. Okay, ready? Let's see what we can get. Ah, no engine. Okay. No engine oil. Okay. It's not a problem. I'll put engine oil in it. It does have an oil pan, right? I thought it did. Okay. Let's see if we got all the fluids in here. Let's put some brake fluid in it. Because anything will just prevent me from trying to start it. Okay, so that's done. Coolant. So it charges me for putting coolant and crap in it, but I want to make sure we're topped off. Okay. Maybe I can get this thing to start. Ready? Oh my God, it started. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm amazed. All right, she started. We are good to go. All right, so the next episode, we are going to take this thing to the track. We're going to put, we've way under budget right now. Knowing that this thing has started is just amazing. We'll take it out. We'll put some glass in it, and we'll put a fender or two on it, get some headlights on it, get the body back in full shape, and then we'll take it to the track next episode. What do you think? All right, guys, thanks for hanging with me. And I will talk with you all soon. This is Hurst Quayzar saying goodnight, everyone. And I'm out.